Good morning and welcome to Times of Nigeria newspaper review. For the Punch newspaper, Oyo abduction, NUT strike begins as Tinubu sends 1,000 forest guards. Teachers to hold nationwide rally, shut Oyo schools. NSA, IG visit troubled Oyo communities. US commits $3.5 million to monitor Nigeria's religious violence. For the Daily Monitor, abduction, Tinubu approves 1,000 forest guards for Oyo, deploys rescue team as NUT directs Oyo teachers to begin indefinite strike June 1st. Economic reforms yet to fully impact businesses. NECA says declining consumer purchasing power, increasing production expenses has placed pressure on businesses. Nigeria can't be intimidated by insurgents. First Lady. For the Vanguard, education, medical tourism drive foreign travel spending to $6 billion. Education-related travel gulps $2.84 billion. Foreign airlines dominate travel tickets. It highlights systematic failures. Experts. Empowering the last mile. How OPay is expanding financial access across Nigeria. 2027. Governors face fierce battles to retain seats, produce successors. Abductions, killings. Referring Nigeria to Security Council, Serap urges UN chief. For Daily Independent, tax hikes. Rising costs drive decline in Nigeria's air travel. Court hears suit seeking to oust David Mark as ADC chair, June 3rd. Serap urges UN chief to invoke Article 99 over Nigeria's security crisis. IGP warns against indiscriminate sharing of police videos. APC primaries. Tinubu intervenes to resolve nationwide crisis. Orders suspension of planned protest by Iyaloja General. Lagos APC will follow National Leadership Directive, Ojelabi. Federal government economic reforms yet to fully impact businesses. NECA. WEF warns of new inflation shock for Nigeria. Others. Tinubu okays 1,000 forest guards for Oyo after-school abductions. Deploys specialized security units to rescue pupils and teachers. For Daily Champion, Tinubu's economic reforms yet to fully impact businesses. NECA says MSME grappling with high inflation, economic cost, forex rate volatility. Urges federal government to prioritize stable power supply, lower energy costs. As banking consumer stocks drive 4.5 trillion naira market gain in May. 100,000 naira minimum wage too low. Workers deserve 1 million naira. NLC. Peter Obi pledges executive role for Kwankwaso, says VP won't be spare tire. LP rejects 150 million naira refund to disqualify presidential aspirants. NNPC Limited profits jumps 74% to 481 billion naira in April. Lagos APC picks Sonayon James as Hamzat's running mate. For the metrics, abductions, banditry, federal government finally swings into action. Tinubu approves recruitment of 1,000 forest guards, deploys elite rescue team. Arrest made as DSS tracks weapons used in Papiri school abduction. Serap urges UN chief to refer Nigeria to Security Council. ADC crisis gets messier as Nafi Ubala faction unveils presidential candidate. NDC debunks viral primary results. summons emergency NEC meeting. Super Eagles humiliate Jamaica 3-0 to retain Unity Cup in London. First hold company secures shareholder approval for 1 trillion naira capital, signaling bold strategic reset. For First Daily, NLC demands 1 million naira minimum wage, rejects 100,000 naira proposal. Serap urges UN to invoke Article 99 over Nigeria's insecurity. APC to Makinde, end Oyo insecurity or step aside. NDC disowns viral primary results. Obedient movement backs Obi's one-term presidency pledge. For the Whistler, procurement firms inflated federal government contracts by 303 billion naira, $304 million in 9 months. Federal government reveals 14.5 trillion naira contracts, issues 242 no objection certificates, closes 95 procurement complaints against NDAs. 10 years after relocation of herdsmen to 12 FCT communities, landowners await compensation. Social media pressure increasing depression, suicide among youths. Bob Manuel. CBN Deputy Governor Yukuda seeks infrastructure, Sukuk bonds expansion. Tinubu deploys NSA IGP CDS to Oyo over school abduction. Police arrest notorious bandit leader associates in Zamfara. Thank you for joining us today on Times of Nigerian's newspaper review. Join us next week.